Hello, welcome to Family Outings TV. Here we are today in sunny Thorpe Park. We're here today as part of our 2-day trips from Teesside, our coach trips, and it's day one. We've arrived, it's around about 12:30 and our passengers are about to enjoy 5 or 6 hours here at Thorpe Park. So in this vlog we're going to look at Thorpe Park itself, we're going to look at the hotel that we stay at on our 2-day trips, and we're going to look at everything related to Thorpe Park on our way as well. So we might look at some food options here at Thorpe Park, we'll look at the brand new Experience Ghost Train which has replaced Derren Brown's Ghost Train, and we're going to look at all the thrill rides here and the rides for the younger children as well. So that brings me to the first point. I would recommend this park for children that are thrill seekers over 1.3 meters high. There is things here for younger children, absolutely, but because it is a 2-day tour, you may struggle to find enough to entertain them for a full 2 days for the younger children. But if you do have, you know, teenagers or just under teenagers over 1.3 meters that love roller coasters, I would really recommend this theme park. So we're going to go inside, we're going to take a look around, and I'll bring you with us for the experience, and you can see everything that Thorpe Park has to offer before you book. But yeah, as I say, I would recommend it if you're a thrill seeker. This is certainly the park for you. Just while we're on that point, we do have 2-day trips here to Thorpe Park, but we also have the ultimate thrill trip, which is the 1-day Alton Towers and the 2nd day at Thorpe Park. So you get 2 major theme parks with thrill rides in 2 days, which is, I think, now we've taken out Nemesis for 2023, I think that's about 16 roller coasters in 2 days. So yeah, come join us. We're going to go inside now, we'll go through security, and I'll show you the entrance area. Alright, so here we are, we've just went through security, and the first thing when you enter Thorpe Park is it is on an island as such, so just cross over a little bridge. It's a lovely day today as well, about 20 degrees, nice breeze, shorts, t-shirt weather, the sun is out, could be you in the summer joining us on our coach trips. So yeah, we're going to go into this dome area just ahead, and this is kind of the gateway into the theme park. The dome, the gateway to exhilarating adventure, it says. There we go. Nice impressive area really. So as I say, this just has some arcades, it has the gift shop of course, and occasionally they do have some other things on in here, but plenty of space. There's a coffee shop here on the left hand side, a bar and kitchen as well, and it's nice and cool. And as I say, this just takes you into the main area of the theme park. You just follow this through. One other thing, if you are coming on our coach trips, these are quite good. You've got these cups, the refillable cups, and basically you can get them on the first day, and then on the 2nd day it's cheaper for you to reactivate them, and you buy them in this vending machine just here, and then you can just refill them on these stations throughout the theme park. And as I say, I'm not too sure of the prices. They are about, I think, £12 each for the first purchase, and then the refill to reactivate it the following day is a little bit cheaper. And as I say, you can just do that as many times, you can refill as many times as you want in that day. And here we are, we've walked through that dome area, and this is the main area of the theme park. An impressive entrance, and you can see all these rides here. This is just a selection of them that we can see from this point, but there are others, and we're going to take a look at them right now. But one thing you might have noticed is there's a little beach area there today, so because it's warm, it's like a big paddling pool with a beach with sand, and then we've got this slide here with the boats that you go down as well. And then in the background you can see some other coasters. Just here is Swarm. We're going to go take a closer look at all of these. Over there you've got Nemesis, over there you've got Colossus, and further away that you won't be able to see is Saw, just over there in that direction. But yeah, just this looping coaster just straight ahead here, the one that kind of goes up and then straight down, that is actually Stealth. So that's my favourite UK coaster. But we're going to go take a look at all of these a little bit closer, just so you know what to expect and whether you'd like to come to Thorpe Park, which I'm sure if you are a thrill seeker, you are absolutely going to want to come here. So let's get going. Right, so here we are, just entering the Swarm area. This is a wing coaster, so the carriages actually come out from the track, and you'll see what I mean in just a second. This is one of 2 wing coasters in the UK. The second one has just been built over in Chessington World of Adventures, which we also do a coach trip to this summer. But here we go. Look how those carriages come away from the track. How impressive does that look? And we'll go take a closer look just around the corner at some of the elements of this coaster. Here we are, in the Swarm area. Look at the theming. We've got ambulance on it back, crashed planes, destroyed buildings. And obviously we'll go near the speaker here, you can hear the sound effects. So you're immersed into this kind of area as well. So yeah, we'll wait for a train to come round, and you can see it in this area as well. Right, so the train is just going to the top of the first drop, and you're going to see it come down here. I'm going to try and catch it. Let's see what I can do. There we go. And you can see it there in the distance as well, doing those other elements.
They come with little warning, raining terror from the sky. Some scientists say the creatures seem programmed to destroy.
And there you have the advertising board that it goes through, which is a near miss element where it thinks you're going to hit it. But yeah, so there you have it. You have Swarm, one of the many coasters here at Thorpe Park. Alright, so just as we are on our way to another one of the big rides, Stealth. Don't know if you can just see that there. It's just a small little kiddie coaster, flying fish. And as I said at the beginning of this vlog, there is smaller rides for younger children. So here is one of them, flying fish. As I say, it's just a little mini coaster. I'll try and get a better angle just here so you can see. There it is.
Oh, awesome! Thank you for flying the fish. You guys so totally rock.
So it's not all about the big thrills. There is the smaller rides there as well. So we're going to keep walking, and we're going to look at some of the other rides that you too can enjoy if you join us on our 2-day coach trips from Teesside. By the way, we depart from Stockton, Middlesbrough, Hartlepool and Billingham. And here we can see another one of the rides suitable for younger children. This is a raft ride called Storm Surge, and as you can see, you're just getting these circular rafts here, and you can see just these rafts just going up the lift hill here. And just there in the distance you can see the circular route that they take. So I won't bore you with the time that it takes for these rafts to come down, but I will get a video shot of them coming down for you just after this. Here we have one of the rafts coming down. Storm Surge. Wait, got some speed on it. Here we go. Wait. You don't get super wet on it, but it looks like a lot of fun. And while we continue our walk around Thorpe Park, here's one of the eating establishments, Amity Kebabs. This is a nice little place. I come here quite a lot. If anybody is lucky enough to have a Merlin annual pass, this is one of the few places as well that does the discount. So you get 20% off here as well. And just on the right hand side, like I mentioned at the beginning, is one of the refill stations for the drinks. But there you have it, Amity Kebabs, chicken and doner kebabs, beautiful. And here we have one of the water rides here at Thorpe Park. I haven't been on this yet, because I'm always scared of getting so wet. Now, if you love your wet rides, this is definitely the ride for you. Just watch when this boat comes down, you'll see how big that splash is, and people come off this absolutely drenched. So I'll give you 30 seconds and you can take a look. And here we are, the boat's coming down. Let's look for this splash. That's some splash. So yeah, there you go, tidal wave, the perfect way to cool down on a hot day like today. And there, just in the background, we'll keep it running, you can see Swarm just about to go over its first drop. But just study how impressive is this view. It's an amazingly themed theme park. And there you go, there's Swarm dropping. So another great thing about Thorpe Park is the theming. Got these buildings here, the American style fishing town, Amity Hotel there, which is actually a KFC. As you can see, the Colonel here. So that's another food option. And then you got the shark going into the building. And I don't know if you can hear that music in the background. Kind of American style rock, would you describe it? I don't know. But it adds to the atmosphere. And then we're going into Angry Birds Land. And again, this is an area for younger kids as well. We've got bumper cars in here. And at the moment it's Mardi Gras season. So you can see some performers here. Let's go take a look at them. So we just caught the end of those performers, literally the last 10 seconds. But just behind those performers, we've got Angry Birds, which is a 4D show. So it's got sense of smell, movement, there's bubbles, things like that. And it's obviously based around the Angry Birds franchise. Also got a drop tower here, which is like a mid-sized drop tower. It's not the biggest I've ever seen, but it's not the smallest either. So kind of ideal for any kids just starting to explore kind of thrill rides. And then we're just going to go around the corner here, and there's some bumper cars as well. I am rushing this a little bit because this is our, this is the first video I'm kind of doing specifically for coach travellers. So I want to try and not bore you too much, let you know what's available here. And hopefully you can come here and enjoy it yourself. So there's your bumper cars. And here we have Ben & Jerry's Hut. Look at that. If you love your Ben & Jerry's, this is the place to be. So again, a great place to cool down on a hot day like this. I've just walked past the door there, I can feel the aircon coming out. And Ben & Jerry's. And we're about to arrive at my favourite ride in the UK. It only lasts about 30 seconds, but it is unreal. So it's a launch coaster, so it sets off 0 to 80 miles an hour in 2.3 seconds. And this is the track. I'll show you it in a second as it actually operates, but then it goes directly up, directly down, and that's it. And you think, well, that can't be your favourite ride in the UK, but the thrill is unreal. So we're going to take a look at it in operation in just a second. So here we go. I'll try and keep up with it. Whoa! There it goes. Across the top and straight down. And there you have it. Not even 30 seconds. But an amazing launch coaster. Right, so I've just had a cheeky ride on Stealth and it's still my favourite. I still love it. Short and sweet, but amazing nonetheless. So we're just going to leave this area of the park. And if you like your tame rides, well, you've got some teacups here. It can be tame, it can be wild, depends what you want. You don't have to spin them. But yeah, you've got some teacups under shade, so a nice cool ride. And also just there in the distance, just behind there, there's a Burger King as well. So that's, it's quite unique in the UK to get obviously branded restaurants within theme parks. There is other ones that do it, like Blackpool Pleasure Beach. But yeah, you've got Burger King, and as mentioned earlier, there's also a KFC here. So you do have familiar food that you can get here at Thorpe Park. So if you're coming with your family, you can bring them to one of those 2 well-established fast food outlets. But as I say, it is theme parks, so as you would expect, it is a little bit more expensive. So I just thought I'd come in and take a little look and see how much some of the meals are. So we'll have a look at a Whopper meal here, and you're looking at $9.99 for a large Whopper meal, which actually isn't that much more expensive than the high street nowadays. Chicken Royale meal, again $9.99, so it's about £10 for a large meal. I'm just looking along the top, doesn't seem to have any kids specific meals at Burger King. I don't really come at Burger King a great deal. I didn't know if they had anything similar to kind of Happy Meals, but they don't seem to. But you can get, say, a small Whopper meal or just a sandwich for $6.99 or a medium one for $9.49. So it's about £10 a meal, and you can get the sandwiches separate. So another food option as well while you're here is a pizza and pasta buffet. It's priced at £17.50 for an adult and £10.15 for a child, which does seem quite a lot, but obviously it's all you can eat. So if you just wanted the one meal in a day and literally maybe pig out, like perhaps my family would do, then it's not so bad. And actually the £10.15 isn't bad for a child. The £17.50 is a little bit more, but as I say, there's plenty of pizza choice and pasta choices, and then there's a salad cart as well. So yeah, it's not too bad. And it all depends what you want when you come to a theme park. Just opposite here, just opposite the pizza buffet place, is a Taco Revolution. So your choice of tacos, and as you can just see in the background there, it's Nemesis's, what shall we call it, little sister, little brother, the younger version. Obviously this ride at the moment at Alton Towers is getting a retrack, well, an absolute retrack. It's all been taken apart and they're getting fresh track for the whole ride except for the lift hill. But this is the younger version, which you never know, might have the same treatment at some point in the future. But we'll take a look at this, some off-ride footage coming up. I got distracted. How good is this? Thorpe Park. Yes. But I can hear the lift hill coming. So we're about to get a train coming down. Nemesis Inferno! And here we appear to have a Mardi Gras carnival. Hey, I love it. Hi. Right, so that was a bit of a carnival there, but we've made it over to the ghost train. This used to be Derren Brown's ghost train, so if you have been on this before with the VR, that has now changed. I understand it's a similar experience to a walk-through attraction, similar to kind of London Dungeons, York Dungeons, but obviously a totally different storyline. So I'm going to go in, check it out, and I'll tell you what it's all about. Right, so it was advertised as a 50-minute wait. I've been in there probably an hour and a half now till I've just come out there. Obviously the experience itself was about 15 minutes. However, it's obviously very different to what it was before. It's a walkthrough experience. I don't want to spoil it too much, but if you are scared quite easily, moderately, it's a great ride for you. So it's a walkthrough attraction around a ghost train and believers, and there's actors there that scare you, and obviously they add to the story as well. So yeah, definitely recommend that. You've got to come if you do like being scared in an immersive environment. That is definitely for you. So I'm heading back to the coach now. It's actually about 5:30. Our coach is due to leave at 6:15. That's 15 minutes after the theme park closes, by the way. So whenever you do come on our coach trips with us, we always tend to leave at close of park or after close of park. Tomorrow we're back here between 10 and 6, so you're going to get a full day here tomorrow, so everybody's going to get 8 hours tomorrow as well, so just bear that in mind. So we're going to go to the hotel now, have a look at the hotel that we stay at for this trip and also Legoland, and then we'll be back here tomorrow to take a look at the rest of Thorpe Park. So next time you see me, I should be just about checking into my room at Holiday Inn Express, Heathrow, Terminal 5. Come join me. Right, so here we are. We made it to the hotel with all of our passengers, and here it is. This is the room. Clean, comfortable, reliable brand, Holiday Inn Express. Desk area, nice comfortable bed, and of course a clean bathroom with shower. So this is where we'll be for the night, and then tomorrow we'll be back at Thorpe Park to look at the rest of Thorpe Park. There was quite a lot that we didn't get through today, so come with us tomorrow as we check out the rest of Thorpe Park. Right, so it's day 2. We've just arrived with our coach passengers. It's around about 9:30, so the park doesn't open for another half an hour, so we're giving our passengers plenty of time to get through security into the park, ready for opening. So they're going to have a full day today, 10 o'clock till 6 o'clock, and we're going to go in the park now and join them and look at the rest of the stuff that we never showed you yesterday. So come join us as we check out the rest of Thorpe Park. Right, so we've come in the other side of the dome, the other half of the park, which we didn't cover yesterday. Here we have Quantum, which is a kind of magic carpet kind of galleon type ride. We'll see it in motion now, just as it's about to start off. And again, this is a ride for younger kids, quite tame. Your standard kind of Viking ship ride. So there you go. Give it another 10 seconds just so you get the idea, and we'll keep moving. But a lot of fun. And obviously it all remains flat, whereas a kind of Viking ship, it kind of goes up and down at an angle, but the magic carpet type version stays flat, just goes up and down and around. Just around the corner from that we have Vortex, which looks like it's testing at the moment, but you'll be able to see, oh no, it's not testing, there is actually 2 people on this, 6 people, a lot of empty seats at the moment, it's still early morning, but you get the idea. This is for a little bit braver people than the last ride. So you can see that going there, Vortex. That obviously goes higher and higher. And then I'm just going to flip this camera around, and you've got another ride just here. Another flat ride. I'm not too sure of the name of this. It's similar to a ride that used to be at Alton Towers and also Flamingo Land, called Enterprise. That's not the name of this one, but you get the gist of what the ride is. That's more for thrill seekers. And then just through here, this is in full swing now, literally. So yeah, a couple more flat rides here at Thorpe Park, not just coasters, and we'll continue just showing you what's available here at Thorpe Park. So here we have a ride called Rush, which is kind of like a swing / pendulum type ride. There's 2 swings, pendulums, and we'll show you it in operation in just a second. So here it goes. Rush. Have to move back to get this all in shot for you. It's basically a big swing, don't know what they're all screaming about. Looks fun though, doesn't it? Let's get this a bit higher now. I don't know if you can hear the screaming. Well, I think those are screams of enjoyment, certainly not scared. Well, there you have it, Rush. Short but sweet ride there on a big swing. Next up, another one of the coasters here at Thorpe Park. You may look at this and particularly this element here on the left, and if you've been to Flamingo Land recently, I think it looks quite similar to Sick at Flamingo Land, and that's because it is quite similar. It's very similar layout. It's made by the same company, the coaster, but it does have a slightly different train from what you would get at Flamingo Land, and I believe the lift hill's different as well, but it certainly has similarities anyway. So this is Colossus, another thrill ride here at thrill coaster here at Thorpe Park, and I'll get some off-ride footage in just a second for you. I can see a train going up, so we'll try and get some footage for you now. If you do like donuts, there's a few of these popped around the park, donut time, and these look delicious. Let's take a little closer look at these for you. Kenyatta Parade, Halle Berry. So yeah, if you are a donut lover, this is the place for you. So next up is Samurai, another flat ride here at Thorpe Park. This is well, I'll let you see it and I can explain it better by showing you what it is. But just while we're in this area, just behind there is Saw the Ride, which is another roller coaster, which we'll look at in just a second. But just for your reference, just in this area of the park, next year there will be a brand new coaster, the tallest coaster in the UK, which will be taller than the big one at Blackpool. So there is going to be an additional coaster here for 2024. So just keep an eye on our page for that. We will be running trips in 2024. But as I say, we do have coach trips in 2023 this summer, coming here to Thorpe Park from Teesside, Stockton, Middlesbrough, Hartlepool and Billingham. We've got 2-day trips, so we can have 2 days here at Thorpe Park, or we have an Alton Towers day 1 and a Thorpe Park day 2, so you can get 16 coasters in 2 days, and a lot of other thrill rides in between. So bear that in mind. Check out our website, myfamilyoutings.co.uk, if you are based in Teesside. So we're just going to wait till Samurai is in operation, and I'm going to show you what it's all about. Here we go, Samurai in operation. So it spins and spins on, let me just work this out, 1, 2, 3 axles. So you certainly lose your orientation on this ride. And a lot of fun. And there you can see Saw just in the background. So there you have it, Samurai the ride. And here we have Saw the Ride, which is themed around the movie franchise. I can just see a train going up, just about to come down. There it is. A vertical, or more than vertical, drop there onto those spiky spindles. And I'll try and get some off-ride footage of other elements of this coaster. Right, so here we are. One of the last attractions here at Thorpe Park for us to look at is Labyrinth, which is a maze type attraction full of mirrors, but it's a little bit more than that. There is more illusions in there, and it really does disorientate you. There's video effects in there, there's mirrors, there's smoke effects, There's also a little bit of a story where they take your name and your name is used throughout the experience as well. So I would highly recommend this one actually. If you do just come here thinking, oh, it's just a mirror, we've all seen them. This is a more unique mirror experience, so I would definitely come in here if you are at Thorpe Park on one of our coach trips. So I'm going to go on it now actually, because as you can see there's a 0-minute wait, so I'm going to get myself in here and we'll continue looking around Thorpe. So just another look at this construction area where the brand new ride for 2024 is due to come, the tallest roller coaster in the UK, taking thrills to new heights. And then as we just go around here, there's a bit of a throughput area here from one area of the park to another, but there is another Burger King there as well. So obviously yesterday we showed you a Burger King in another part of the park, and then there's just some toilets here as well. Okay, so this is Wilderness Bar and Kitchen. This is another area you can eat. It's not open at the moment, it's still morning. I imagine this opens about 12 o'clock. But things it's got is loaded fries, build your own hot dog. It's got regular hot dogs, mozzarella sticks, onion rings, halloumi fries, and meals as well. Meals here are priced around about £11, so that's a main course, fries and a drink. There's also beers available here and soft drinks. So there's your prices there if you are planning your budget for a trip here, including food. Right, so I think that brings us to the end of this quick guide to Thorpe Park if you are planning on coming here with ourselves by coach from Teesside. So I'm going to end on this map just showing kind of how the lay of the land is here at Thorpe Park. But as I say, we do have the coach trips coming from Teesside, Stockton, Middlesbrough, Hartlepool and Billingham. We have one day trips here which include Alton Towers, and 2-day trips here as well. They are departing throughout the summer, and we do have other dates as well that they may depart, so we try and get here for Fright Night, and we'll have a May half-term visit as well. But check out myfamilyoutings.co.uk, check out our Facebook page, Family Outings North East, and we'll keep you up to date with all the prices, the itineraries and everything that you need to know for visiting Thorpe Park. We do visit lots of other theme parks as well, so check us out and thanks for watching.